Hello, my name is Mary Staniger and I'm a high school math teacher who's been using a tablet computer for the last 4 years as a teaching tool. It has many features that I think you might enjoy. We'll start out with a Word journal document and put in the heading, Use My Toolbars. Let's do a nice blue for that. Now to start with, we'll draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect because we can select it and change the shape to a circle, nice and neat. Make it larger, make it smaller, and then shade the inside of the circle. With the highlighter, we can select yellow or any color that you like and highlight the inside of the circle. If we want a little bit larger highlighter so that our task moves along a little faster, we can select the highlighter, go for an extra thick, change it back to our yellow color, and we can fill in the inside of the circle much faster. If we select the selection tool, we can go back and pick up that circle and the inside goes with us too. We can still keep the shaded area of the circle, no matter what size we go with it. If we draw a line segment, then we can make sure that it's straight by going to the Actions menu and selecting Line. Now I have a nice straight line. If I want to make it a little bit larger, I can just extend the boxes to make sure that you get the middle there. And then sometimes when we're asking students about the intersection of a line and a circle, well, if we would like to show that the line intersects the circle exactly once, so it's tangent, we can stop our line right there. If we want to show that the line intersects the circle in 2 points, which is what we're going to do right now, we can stop the line right there. If we want to create a couple of points, a good place to go is to the pen. Now the pen can have larger sizes too. So this time I'm going to select a marker at 2 millimeters, a red color, and place a point right where the line intersects the circle. We'll do another one at the other point of intersection, and now you have a nice little geometrical drawing. With the tablet, we can always add another page so that we can do some other activities. So we'll go to the next page now, and this time we'll change our back to a marker of 1 millimeter on the pen, and we will handwrite a message. This is my new tablet. And the nice thing about your new tablet is that it can take what you've handwritten and change it to text. So we'll go up under Actions again, convert the handwriting to text, and you'll see a nice box come up. Now it just so happened that it read the words perfectly this time. This is my new tablet. So we like that. The T is even capitalized, and we press OK. It'll ask you if you want to insert this in the same journal note, and you say Finish. And all of a sudden my handwriting has been changed to a nice text. The nice thing about this situation, you can handwrite problems also. If you select the text, you are able to change the font color by just simply selecting another color and then clicking outside the box. So that's very handy for changing colors and keeping it interesting for students. When you're doing a math problem, let's put one down here, 2x plus 5 equals 7. When we try to solve this with students algebraically, the next step would be 2x equals 2 and x equals 1. If you would like to have a problem like this set up ahead of time, you can very simply select the handwriting, and change that to white. If you change it to white, it can still be on your screen, and the students don't see it, but you can ask them what the next step is, and when they have responded, just go back, select the area where that line was, and click a color, and you'll have the next step. Same thing happens below. All right, we're going to take this document now and save it, because all of your notes that you do with students you can save. So I'll do a save click, and since we put in our headline use my toolbars, it will automatically save it as that. If you don't want to save it as that, let's say we wanted to save it as tab practice, a little box comes up here, and it's very simple. You have 3 choices on this little box. One of them is to just insert whatever you'd like to call this. So we'll put T, A, B, P, R, A, C for tab practice. Let's say we want to call it that. We press insert and click this off and save. I'm going to save this to the desktop so that we can find it later. Suppose that some students want your notes. Well, you'd like to send them the word journal, but perhaps they don't have the word journal. So we can export the document as a web archive, and the students will be able to read it on any computer that they have. So sometimes when I'm trying to send them notes at home, I can export this, and I'll export this to the desktop. And when we go to the desktop, you can see that tab practice is right here. And with the E on it, that means that it's a web archive. This little icon means that it's the journal, the original one that I wrote. That is how we're able to document everything that we go over in class. In statistics, if we wanted to show the relationship between the normal curve with a mean of 0 and where the z's would come in, you may want to stress that with the student when you're trying to go over a problem. So it's very easy to just write right on the problem. If it's not showing enough on your document, you have plenty of space to add in some extra comments for students in any color you wish. With PowerPoints, it's very handy in math class, especially if you're going over an equation recognition like this one. You may have the answers all set in your PowerPoint to come up, but students might not understand where that circle equation works with the standard circle equation. So it may be that you would like to write something down for them. You can choose a ballpoint pen, felt tip pen, or a highlighter, and go right up here and explain to them, and let's pick a nice color too. Explain to them that this equation is really x minus 0, the quantity squared, plus y minus 0, the quantity squared, equals 4, so that they can understand it a little better. You don't have to explain verbally only. You can visually show the students where anything can be different or how it's different than what they originally thought it could be. The tablet computer has been a real time saver for me. I hope that this little video has helped you think of some ways that you might want to use it too.